Hi, everyone. I'm Debbie Novak. I'm glad you all could make it. I can't get my camera to work for some reason, so I don't know if anyone can see me or not. Um, but welcome to our mentorship kickoff. Before we get started, I'd like to we'd like to give you some updates from Women of Asphalt National. To start this, I'd like to introduce Ashley Batson, a fellow board member, and she's going to give us some updates. So, Ashley.
Well, thank you, Debbie, and good morning, everyone. Very excited to kick off the 2024 Mentorship Program this year. Again, I'm Ashley Batson, and I've got the pleasure of serving with Debbie and Michelle and all these wonderful ladies on the Women of Asphalt board, and this year's vice president. So very excited to be able to serve the Women of Asphalt this year. We wanted to quick touch on just some big highlights from National. So I don't know if you want to advance the next slide, please. Debbie, if you're controlling.
Yes, I am.
Thank you.
I think. There we go.
Yeah, so this is your 2024 Women of Asphalt board. We just brought on 2 new board members this year, Laura Collins and Stephanie Martella, and very excited to work with them on our program this year. I think the most exciting thing we have to share coming up, and if you could advance that next slide, Debbie, is, Women of Asphalt Day. So we're having our inaugural first ever Women of Asphalt Day in conjunction with the World of Asphalt, which will be held in Nashville, Tennessee. World of Asphalt begins on March 25th, and our Women of Asphalt Day will be on March 27th on Wednesday. And it's going to be a day dedicated to Women of Asphalt. This is a separate registration, and so if you have not already registered and you're going to be in Nashville, we'd love for you to go on and register at that QR code. We are capping registrations at 200 people, and we have about 155 signed up to date, which is very exciting. But if you have an interest, I'd encourage you to go ahead and do that. But that day is going to be filled with informative sessions on relevant topics. We're going to have a lunch to be able to have a great networking lunch. And then there'll be a great opportunity just to connect with women from across the country to talk about what's going on in your state branches as well as at national. We also plan to have a few other, a large booth at World of Asphalt on the exhibit show floor. So there'll be volunteer opportunities if you'd like to volunteer at the booth. And of course, we'll have a networking reception. So make sure you're following us on social media and also signed up to receive our email communications and our newsletter so that you can get up-to-date information about the Women of Asphalt Day as well as our other future events. Also want to briefly mention our Lead and Inspire series that we have every year. We should be doing 4 of those this year. They are a webinar style format, and our first one should be in April, and then I think we're going to be doing another one in July. We're still finalizing the details, but just stay tuned for more information on how to sign up and join the Lead and Inspire program. With that being said, just thank you all for your participation in the mentorship program. And thanks to Debbie and her team for all the work they've done on planning the mentorship program this year. And I know you all are going to get a lot out of this program, and just wish you all the best of luck. All right, thanks.
Thanks, Ashley. And now Michelle Miller, another board member, is going to give us updates on our branches.
Good morning. We had a pretty exciting development at the end of 2023. We have become an international organization. We added all of Canada as a branch. They are figuring out how to divide that into smaller, manageable pieces. But that was probably one of our most exciting things that happened at the very end of 2023. We are at 25 branches now, and I think we'll be adding a couple more here in the coming weeks. I'm hoping that we can continue to turn this map pink. It's pretty pink as it is. We are about 10 branches have mentorship liaisons. If you are interested in working a little more deeply with the mentorship program, each of the branches is looking to have someone involved and responsible for that kind of go-between and contacting participants and helping to organize and manage the program. So if you're interested in that, you can reach out to Debbie, myself, or your local branch at continuing to support that effort. We're looking forward to seeing you at Women of Asphalt Day. There is a special session for branch leadership. I see a whole bunch of branch leaders on this call. So if you haven't already gotten signed up, I'd encourage you to click that registration button. And in the process, you will see an option for branch leadership session. Go ahead and check that, and we'll see you at the end of March.
Thank you, Michelle. Okay, so to get us started, we have over 140 participants this year, which is awesome. We're represented by 28 states, 3 Canadian provinces, and 1 participant in Egypt. So that's very exciting. When Women of Asphalt was first started, we had 3 goals. Well, we had a lot of goals, but the 3 main goals were: 1, awareness, which is increasing awareness of opportunities in the industry; knowledge, elevating knowledge through education and resources; and community, providing platforms to create supportive relationships and growth. With these goals in mind, this program has really brought all of those goals to fruition and helping to attain all of them. So we are really proud that this program's reach has extended so far, even across the world. And as Michelle said, we have, international branches now. A lot of hard work goes into matching in this process. And I'd like to thank everyone on our mentorship committee for all of their hard work and time spent doing this. They do this on their own time. They don't get paid for it. So they put a lot of hard work into it. So we're really grateful for them, and we hope that you guys reap the benefits of the hard work that they've put into it. I want to state, because we have in the past done it differently, but it is the responsibility of the mentor to reach out to the mentee first. If this has not yet happened, please feel free to email your mentor to request a meeting. So to get started, what are the benefits of mentorship? Well, there's a lot of them. In this slide, it shows support and guidance. Mentors can provide invaluable support to guidance, in our case, to women navigating through a predominantly male environment. They can share their own experiences, insights, and strategies for success. Building confidence. Having a mentor who successfully navigated various challenges can help their mentee build confidence in their abilities and decisions. Mentors can offer encouragement and help mentees recognize their own strengths. Networking opportunities. Mentors can introduce mentees to valuable networking opportunities within the industry, including connecting them with other influential women in the industry, potential employers, and industry leaders. Career advancement. Mentees can benefit from their mentors' advice on career advancement strategies, including negotiation skills, leadership development, and opportunities for promotion. Work-life balance. Our female mentors can offer insights and advice on achieving a healthy work-life balance, which can be particularly important for women navigating the demands of a male-dominated industry while managing family responsibilities. And I'm sure we all have faced that. Fostering leadership skills. Mentorship programs can help mentees develop important leadership skills such as communication, decision-making, and conflict resolution, which are essential for advancing their careers. So it's all of these things that we really hope that you guys can get out of this program and connect with your partner on. We would like to interview a participant from last year's program. Her name is Noelle Arena. She's with Forda Corporation. Noelle is the North Carolina, South Carolina sales representative for Forda. She works with owners, engineers, and producers to provide asphalt reinforcement solutions that contribute to long-lasting and sustainable pavements. She's also very proud to serve as the chair for Women of Asphalt South Carolina branch. She's been in the industry for 2 years. She started with Pacific Geosource, which was acquired by Forda in July of 2023. So please welcome Noelle.
Hi.
Hi, Noelle. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks, Debbie. I appreciate the opportunity to speak about the mentorship program with Women of Asphalt. Like Debbie mentioned, I entered the industry about 2 years ago after 11 years in forestry. So I came in with very few contacts within the industry. I had a lot to learn, and so I kind of felt a little lost coming in. And my manager said, "You got to join the Women of Asphalt. Like, this is a great group to join. You'll meet a bunch of people." And so when I saw that there was a mentorship program, it seemed like it was just fate. Like, it made perfect sense to join this. And I had always seeked out mentors, either formally or informally, in my career. And so I thought, yeah, this is perfect. It was waiting in anticipation after I signed up for who I was going to be paired up with. And when I got that email, I thought, this is like a gift from the Women of Asphalt. Like, I get a connection with somebody in the industry who I can call on and ask these questions that maybe I don't feel comfortable asking others. I know that I can talk with her. And so I was paired with Kat in Texas. And at first I was like, Texas, this is several states away from North Carolina. To be honest, I thought, how am I going to have this meaningful conversation, meaningful connection with her? And so I instantly realized, like, this is a connection that I need to be very intentional about. And the materials which the mentorship program, is provided with the program were extremely helpful, especially putting together my thoughts on what goals, I want to target within the relationship, what I want to get out of it, what I hope to provide in that relationship as well. So once I jumped on the first call with Kat, I knew, like, it was going to be easy. Like, the connection with her was so quick, so simple. Like, Debbie, you did an amazing job of pairing us up, because we got along instantly, and it was so easy to speak with her. I mean, she's a lovely person, and she had so much knowledge of the industry. And so throughout the year of our formal mentorship, so much happened, so many different transitions and changes, and having to learn new things. And she was just there for every step of that. And like Debbie mentioned, we were acquired by Forda, and that was just a whole nother process. And being able to call on Kat and navigate through those changes were really important. Without having her, there was many times where I thought, like, I can't do this. Like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to continue in this, and being able to call her and talk with her, she really helped me, get through a lot of that. And I'm super glad, because I'm very, very happy in the position that I'm in now. And definitely to be able to have the opportunity to work with the South Carolina branch. So just, I can't say enough good things about this program, because it seemed that it came at a time that was absolutely perfect for where I was at in my career, and to have the cat along the way was just it was great. And we still keep in contact in more of an informal way now, but we definitely, like, she's still there, and she can call me whenever she needs to, and I know I can call her whenever I need to.
That's fantastic. I love hearing that. What was the thing you took out of this program the most, that you appreciated the most?
Well, just like you mentioned about having a community, and having the connection with her, knowing that I could call her at any time, that was huge. Like, that gave me a lot of confidence whenever I was navigating some of these changes. So being able to have that connection to somebody that is, knowledgeable and understands what I was going through, that was huge. And then being able to develop a community beyond that. So,
did you find that this relationship, as many have stated in the past, that it was reciprocal? Did she feel that kind of connection with you too, and bounce things off you as well?
Yeah, absolutely. And our conversations were, it wasn't always me talking. I'd ask her about how, she was going through some changes at the same time too.
Mhm.
Very much like it made sense because she changed positions, like, not, it was pretty much in the middle of that mentorship that year. And so we very much could relate to, so it was very.
That's good. That's awesome. One last question. What's one piece of advice you would give to someone new to the program, just entering it, um, just to help them out?
Yeah, absolutely. I would say be intentional. It's very easy to say like, "Hey, this is great," me one time, and then months go by.
Mhm.
Put it on the calendar. That's what Kat and I did, especially being in completely different states. We put it on the calendar and said, we're going to try to meet around this time every single month. It's like the third. I think we were on the third Tuesday of every month, and so it was certainly an intention that we both sat from the very beginning to and we never had a period of time when we weren't in contact. Sometimes we had to reschedule, but it made sense. Like we had that communication, so it was super beneficial in that way.
Great. Well, thank you so much for telling us your experience and joining us today. And we really appreciate it. I'm glad that you got so much out of it. It's really refreshing to hear that and see that.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Okay. So Noelle brought out, they were intentional about making sure their meetings were scheduled and everything, but not all of us are extroverts, and starting conversations may be difficult. So here are some icebreaker questions. Some of them are silly, some of them are serious. Um, just maybe get the ball rolling. This whole session will be recorded and available for you to catch on or catch it later on the on our website under the mentorship section. So if you miss something, you can go back and reference it, or you can just take a picture of this. But once you get started and get to know each other, hopefully you'll both be more at ease, and conversation will no longer be difficult, but something you'll actually look forward to. So just a little suggestion of some things that maybe to break the ice and get things rolling. We wanted to do something a little different this year in the kickoff and make it a little more interactive and fun. If you have your phone, you can use a QR code to join our trivia session that we're going to do just now. We tried this at our MAPA conference in January, and it went over really well, and everyone seemed to enjoy it. So we hope you do too. And Amy is going to take over the trivia section for us.
All right. Hi, everybody. Let me get this going real quick. Oh, Debbie, if you're able to stop sharing your screen so I can pull this up.
Yeah, I can do that. How do I stop sharing?
There should be a button at the top of your screen that says stop sharing.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
No problem. All right, let's get, where did it go? Oops. All right. Go ahead. All right, everybody, let me minimize that. So if you can just scan this QR code with your phones, and that way we can get started with the game. I'll just give it a minute or two for everybody to scan and get logged on. All right, I see people are still joining, so I will give it just another
It
minute.
looks like we have a little over half of everybody joined
Okay.
in. We've got 70 participants.
Great. All right, so let's get started. All right. So the first question is, asphalt binders are graded based on their viscosity at what temperature? And then we have 4 different options here on your phone. All right. If everybody selected their answer, I'm going to go ahead. 140, 23 picks. All right. And then our next question is, asphalt cement that has been oxidized during processing is referred to as what grade? Oops. All right, if everybody's got their answers in, I'll go ahead and skip to the answer. Oops, well. I don't know what happened there. For some reason it won't show the answer. All right, next question. If a pavement mix shows excessive rutting shortly after construction, what mix property was likely faulty? All right, and the answers are not showing up. Debbie, do you know why that might be happening?
It'll show the results at the end
Okay.
total. So, and it'll show who got the most correct answer. So,
All right, sounds good. So round 2, how many states currently have WofA branches? All right, moving on. 25, correct. And then the first Women of Asphalt Day will take place at which 2024 event? All right, moving on. And World of Asphalt, so excited. And let's see, our next question is, what year was the board of directors formed? All right, 2019. In our last round, what are the 5 C's of mentorship? All right, moving on. Clarity, communication, and commitment. And how often should you meet with your mentor? All right, let's see. Well, blank screen. Moving on. All right, how many years experience in the industry do you need to be a good mentor? None of the above. All right, thanks for playing.
Does it show the results, Amy?
I'm trying to see. I don't.
So we'll try to figure out who won, and and I'll try to get something special for that person. So okay, let's go back to screen 3. Okay, you guys can see my screen again. Are we good, Amy? Okay.
Sorry, you're good.
That's okay. That's okay. Okay. So now that we've gone over how to get started and the tips for easing into conversation, by the way, I hope you guys like the trivia thing. It was something a little different, and we'll try to post the results and email you guys the results. But anyway, we want to make sure that you're aware of online resources that are available to you. As Noelle was talking about, she utilized those resources and they proved to be very beneficial for her and her mentor. So as a member of Women of Asphalt, you have a number of these valuable tools at your disposal. This slide and the next slide will guide you to how to get to those. So you start in the member login, and then you just go under the Get Involved Mentorship Program, and then the Mentorship Program resources takes you directly to them. So again, take advantage of them. That's what they're there for. Most, if not all, your questions can be answered here within these tools. But if there's something that you need help with, still, we're here for you still. You know, you can contact us for anything further you might need. So we're going to wrap this up to state once again, it's the responsibility of the mentor to reach out to the mentee. If this has not yet happened, please feel free to email your mentor to request a meeting. If you're not successful in connecting with your mentor or mentee, or if any other issues arise, please feel free to reach out to us for help. The contact information is provided above and will also be noted on our website in the same section as the mentorship tools. So please reach out to us with anything that you need to talk about or any kind of questions or concerns that you're having. Even positive or negative feedback, we would love to hear from you and to make sure that things are going well for you. With that having been said, does anyone have any questions? Or I can't see anyone, so if anyone's raising their hand or anything, Amy, you might have to unmute them. But if not, then if you have any more questions too, you can always email us and I'll get back to you as soon as we can. So thank you everyone for joining. This was a really great meeting. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys enjoy the program and get the most of it. And we will hopefully see a lot of you at World of Asphalt. Come see us at the Women of Asphalt Day.
We're getting a couple of questions.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I can't see them.
So if anybody does have a question that you don't want to take the time to unmute, you are welcome to put them into the chat. So a lot of people are saying thank you. I have one person asking who the chair is of Pennsylvania. I don't know that Pennsylvania has actually named their chair. They have formed as a branch and we're still waiting to get their formal designations. If I understood correctly, they are putting that through the Asphalt Pavement Association board.
All right, yeah, then we'll talk here in a few minutes. Perfect. Okay, bye.
Anything else, Michelle?
Can you please share the questions to break the ice? It was a great tool. I'd like to have it. Is it too late to join the mentorship program? I have a coworker who might like to join.
I tell you what, can you email us and we can see if there's another opening. We've really made all the matches at this point. So I don't know. You might have to wait till next year. We have this program every year. But you can email us and see if we have one person who, one of the people who said that they would be willing to take on more than one mentor. or I mean mentee, then we might be able to reach out to them and see if they're still willing to do that. So just email us your information and we'll do that. And then when we email everyone on this meeting about the results from the trivia, we can also email those icebreaker questions.
And
thank
next
you.
question is about having a copy of the presentation. Will you be able to email a link to this recording along with questions, the trivia results and the icebreaker questions?
We should be able to, but I know for sure that everything was recorded, and every kickoff is on the mentorship section of the tools. You can go and see previous kickoff recordings, and this one will be included as the latest. So it will be online, but I can talk to Amy and we can see if we can email all of that information as well.
I have a couple more questions about contacts for different branches. Best place to find the contact information for any branch is on the Women of Asphalt website. There is a section for the branches, and the designated contact person is listed with each of the branches that we have. I'm attending the conference in Nashville and would love to meet some people in person. Is there a dinner get-together scheduled before Women of Asphalt Day? There is a booth mixer. So on the floor at the Women of Asphalt booth, it is booth L1001, 4 to 5 p.m. on March 26th. We will be having a mixer. So we'd love to see you there. And then the actual Women of Asphalt Day is taking place on March 27th. There are a couple of optional events taking place in the morning, but the bulk of it takes place in the afternoon, and that does require registration. You will need to be logged into your Women of Asphalt account to register. Sign up for the booth help in Nashville. Amy, is that coming out? Is that to be sent, or is there one out already?
I haven't seen a sign up booth. Oh, actually, yes, there might be a sign up already out. I'll double check and we can send that out in an email sometime this month, letting people know.
Yeah. Nicole Maxwell is the one who asked. Nicole, if you would be kind enough to email info@Women of Asphalt, we can make sure that we get you into that booth sign up to see if there's a time there.
Can do.
Morning of the 27th, where to meet. There's some information that's contained in the registration. I don't actually have that off the tip of my tongue this morning.
I'd have to dig for it. I don't have it either.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think that covers all the questions that came in through the chats. If anybody has any lingering questions, feel free to come off mute and ask now.
But that whole agenda for Women of Asphalt Day is online.
Yeah, it is posted.
So yeah, it should give you all the information you need to know where to meet. Anything else?
I think that's going to cover it for now.
Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it, and I appreciate you being so engaged, and this was a great kickoff. So good luck. Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.